throughout your life you apologized for things that were not your fault. Apologizing was a virtue, and you were always that virtuous person. Not because you did something wrong, but because at some point along the way, you convinced yourself that you were wrong, or you convinced yourself that way because you did not want things to get worse. This is not guilt. Guilt tells you that you made a mistake. What you carry is different. It whispers to you that you are the mistake. And the most disturbing part is that you have lived with this feeling for so long that you no longer see it as unusual. This feeling has become the background noise of your existence, shaping every decision, every relationship, every perceived moment of failure. You do not feel ashamed occasionally, you are drowning in this feeling, and you behave as if it were part of your character. Welcome to 5-Minute Psychology. In the next 5 minutes, you'll learn a powerful psychological idea that can change the way you think. Love psychology? Subscribe for more. Now let's continue. Chronic shame is not a passing emotion. It enters, it decorates, it becomes so familiar that you confuse it with your personality. It adapts to you and becomes your reflection. And that is why it is so dangerous. You cannot fight what you cannot see. So let us make it visible. Here are 5 signs that shame has become your constant companion. The first sign is the reflex to apologize. You say sorry when someone bumps into you. You say sorry for having an opinion. You apologize for being where you have a right to be. These apologies do not feel difficult to you. They automatically come out of your mouth, approved by your mind. This is not politeness. It is a preemptive strike against rejection. At some point in your past, you learned that your existence is a burden, and now you spend your life trying to minimize the discomfort of being yourself. Every unnecessary apology is a small admission that you think you do not deserve to take up space. The second sign is perfection as a survival strategy. You do not pursue perfection because it satisfies you. You pursue it because anything less seems to confirm your deepest fear that you are fundamentally inadequate. Mistakes are not learning opportunities for you. They are proof. Every mistake, no matter how small, triggers the same verdict you have been running from since childhood. And so you exhaust yourself trying to be flawless without realizing that perfection is not a goal. Perfection is a hiding place, and you protect yourself with perfection. The third sign is a constant feeling of exposure. You live life waiting to be found out, not for something you did, but for something you are. This is different from imposter syndrome, which is about competence. This is about worth. You feel like you are wearing a disguise, and one conversation is enough for everyone to see through it. Social situations become performances. Intimacy becomes terrifying because if someone truly sees you, they will see what you already believe, that there is something broken inside you. This fact constantly controls your actions from the back of your mind. The fourth sign is difficulty receiving anything positive. Compliments make you uncomfortable. Success feels like a setup for eventual disappointment. When something good happens, your first instinct is suspicion, not celebration. This is because chronic shame has taught you that you do not deserve good things, and when they arrive anyway, they create cognitive dissonance. Your brain cannot reconcile positive outcomes with negative self-worth, so it dismisses them, minimizes them, or waits anxiously for the other shoe to drop. The fifth sign is the exhausting performance of pretending to be okay. You have become an expert at appearing functional while feeling shattered. You smile at the right moments. When asked, you say you are fine. You have built an entire persona to hide what you fear most, people seeing how hard you struggle just to exist as yourself. This behavior is not arrogance, it is protection, but it comes at a cost. The more energy you spend maintaining the mask, the less energy you have left to live your real life. Here is what chronic shame does not want you to understand. This is not a truth about who you are. It is an interpretation placed on you early, often by people who could not cope with their own pain. The shame you carry is not yours. It never was. Recognizing these signs is not about adding another reason to feel broken. It is about finally seeing the water you have been swimming in. And once you see it, you can begin slowly to find your way to the surface.